Alright, here's a floor vent that we have one of our flaps on to try and keep the outside air out until these vents get fixed. So one thing we did today is we took this thing completely out and we sandblasted it. And that finally got all the crap off of it so that the whatever tape we decide to use and the mastic will stick really well. But boy, that was a lot of work, man. The next thing we have to do is see the circular duct down at the bottom. It doesn't have any mastic on it. There's all kinds of holes. When I had my hand down there, my helper was under the house and he shined his light in there and it filled that whole round cavity with light. So it was leaking really bad. It still is. So we've got to get that sealed up. The hose, the hose itself is slightly burned, I think. No, that's the other one that's burned. This one's fine. But maybe we should pull the conduit down, the flexible conduit down, seal this up, and then put it back up. So what we did the other day was we put tie wraps around it to try and tighten it up a little bit. But there's a lot of leaking, man. When you're under the house and the air conditioning's running in here, the underside of the house is nice and cool to work in. So yeah, that's not the right answer, but it makes it more comfortable when you're really killing yourself down there. Anyway, you can see it's been blasted. We use that that coal derivative stuff. It's $8 a bag at Tractor Supply, and man, it cooked this thing clean like right now. So I don't know if we're going to do that again. That's just a lot of work. The video that shows the guy sealing this stuff up, he doesn't clean all the rust off. So I don't know. This was a lot of work. We got a lot of hours into just one vent, and there's 9 to do. Anyway, we're on our way getting this place sealed up. It's sucking in a lot of soot from under the house from the lightning strike. So there's 2 courses here. We're sandblasting underneath the house to clean it up, but we're also trying to seal the house, the interior of the house, from the outside a lot better by doing these ducts. So both paths will eventually get this fixed, but for now, you can see all the sawdust down there. I've reached down and vacuumed it before, but when I put this back, I dropped some more. For some reason, the wood around this thing is real brittle. It's really odd. All the other ones are just fine, so I don't know what the hell happened here. It's almost like it got soaking wet for a long time. Something like that. I don't really know. Anyway, that's it for now. See ya. We did a little more work. We chipped all the tile from around this vent so we can get down there and do the ceiling portion of our show. It tore up the subfloor a little bit, getting the vinyl. Somebody put this tile on top of vinyl, and it's just not a good way to do it. So anyway, this is just another part of getting the vents done so we can stop breathing that sooty stuff underneath the house. See you, bye.